Ever wondered where the spooky tradition of Halloween originated from? Let's take a trip back in time, to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. This was a time when people would light bonfires and don costumes, not for fun, but to ward off wandering ghosts. They believed that the veil between our world and the spirit world was thinnest on this night, and took precautions to protect themselves. As the Romans expanded their empire, they conquered Celtic territory and brought along their own traditions. They fused Samhain with their festivals, creating a unique blend of customs. But the transformation of Halloween didn't stop there. Enter the Christian Church. As they sought to convert the populace, they replaced Samhain with All Hallows' Eve, a day before All Saints' Day. This Christian holiday retained many of the traditions of Samhain, but with a new religious context. From a Celtic ritual to a Roman festival, and finally a Christian holiday, that's the journey of Halloween in a nutshell. So how did Halloween morph into the candy-filled, costume-wearing extravaganza it is today? Well, as it turns out, we have the Irish to thank for that. When they immigrated to America, they brought their Halloween traditions along with them. Over time, these customs began to evolve and adapt to a new cultural context. For instance, the practice of souling, where the poor would go door to door, offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food, gradually morphed into what we now know as trick-or-treating. Similarly, the carving of turnips to ward off evil spirits turned into the fun, family activity of pumpkin carving. And then in the 20th century, Halloween underwent a significant transformation. It became commercialized, with businesses recognizing the potential for profit in this increasingly popular celebration. Costume shops, candy companies, and decoration manufacturers all jumped on the Halloween bandwagon. And there you have it, from ancient rituals to modern-day merriment. That's the evolution of Halloween. Let's take a moment to reflect on the fascinating journey of Halloween. It all began over 2,000 years ago with the ancient Celts. They marked the end of harvest season and the beginning of winter with a festival called Samhain, where they believed the boundary between the living and the dead blurred. Then came the Roman Empire, which merged this Celtic tradition with their own festivals, bringing new elements to the celebration. As Christianity spread across Europe, All Hallows' Eve emerged, a night of prayer before All Saints' Day. Fast forward to the immigration waves to America, where diverse cultures blended and Halloween evolved into a community-centered holiday. The commercialization of Halloween in the 20th century transformed it into the fun-filled, candy-laden event we know today. Throughout its history, one element remained constant: the celebration of the boundary between life and death. Next time you're enjoying the spooky festivities of Halloween, remember the centuries of history behind this beloved holiday.